Oh, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the video. Today we have a banger, something truly groundbreaking, never before seen. Who is Baphomet? The origins of Baphomet are surprisingly unclear for such a well-known figure. His first mention is in 1098 in a letter where the enemies of the crusade were reported calling out to Baphomet, which some believe to be a mispronunciation of Muhammad. The Knights Templar were then accused of praying to him. Since then, Eliphas Levi drew the famous picture of him, this goat-headed demon with its tits and the penis, the sun and the moon, and the hands, position representing the law of correspondence, as above so below. What if I told you I know the identity of Baphomet? Now, before I can explain this, there are a few things I have to explain first, just to make it clear to you how powerful this creature is, and some reason why. Number 1. In ritual sacrifice, the sins of man are transferred unto an animal, and then they are given to God. This represents the sins leaving the mortal plane. Number 2. Jesus' sacrifice. Jesus was a perfect sacrifice, not an animal but a human, dying for all sin, paying for the sin of all man for all eternity, holding back murder with pure penance. This guy, John Parsons, a famous occultist, started a rocket company, made friends with L. Ron Hubbard, and was an occultist famous for being obsessed with creating the Antichrist through the Babylon working. Where Christ was born to God directly, the Antichrist is born through man. For example, a magician performing the Abramelin operation and wearing the Tetragrammaton could hypothetically conceive a child, and this child would be like the human version of Christ, both God and man, but altogether human. This would be the perfection of the human race, not Christ, the Antichrist. This ritual is almost impossible, being failed by both Parsons and Crowley for several reasons, but this ritual would be powerful indeed. Creating a human-divine hybrid, a being born from pure magical power. So, who is Baphomet? The Yom Kippur ritual, Leviticus chapter 16. He is the Capra Christ. Capra meaning goat and Christ. 2 goats given, one to God, one to Azazel. Now you can look up who Azazel is yourself. Baphomet, the mortal divine hybrid who represents the equalization of opposite dualities, the sun and the moon, the masculine and feminine. The Baphomet is none other than a scapegoat demon Antichrist. Where Christ was made a sacrifice to die, Baphomet was given sin and made to wander like Lucifer. Now the casting out of this goat is seen as the end of the ritual, but that's if the ritual is successful. When the goat body dies, the sin is attached to the animal's energy. This release then goes back into reality to reshape probabilities and manifest as uncontrolled parasitic thought forms, if unsuccessful. This is why Baphomet and the Qliphoth is made powerful. When the goat walks into the wilderness, the Qliphoth are allowed to feast on all of that sin, making them more powerful every year. Some Kabbalites say that God has allowed darkness power to ensure free will. This is why Lucifer bows to him. He is Jesus to the Qliphoth, the sacrifice. 1 goat to God and 1 to the wilderness for the Qliphoth to eat, or 1 sacrifice to God and 1 sacrifice to the wilderness where Lucifer is. He is the power of evil. In the way Jesus is given the power through completing the ritual, Baphomet is given power through completing his ritual. This is the war.